You've written a textbook on Hadith, which is a quite extensive book. What motivated you to write this book, and why have you focused on the discipline of Hadith as opposed to other
I
disciplines?
think I focus on Hadith because a lot of the big issues that Muslims face today about things like jihad and women's rights and all these sort of big topics that come up when people talk about Islam, ultimately a lot of them hinge on attitudes towards Hadith and Hadith criticism and how you understand Hadith. And so I really felt that in order to try and address these issues, you had to get a very rigorous and strong understanding of Islam, of Hadith. And the book was kind of my attempt to put all this in at least in an introductory form for audiences and help them introduce them to these topics.
What was the most difficult part about writing this book, or researching it at least, for you?
Researching is, it's always tough. I think the hardest part is to write something that both Muslim and non-Muslim audiences can appreciate. I think, if you write something that's too, let's say, too distant and too maybe even cynical in a way, Muslims will feel that this is not respectful. And if you write something that is, too religiously, encoded or too much has too much of a religious attitude, non-Muslims will say, I don't, this guy doesn't strike me as objective and unreliable. So it's tough to strike that balance.